Okay, buenos días.
Buenos días.
So today,
348.
we did 348 yesterday.
Right, 349.
We're going 349.
You were about to say something.
No.
Okay.
If I was, it wasn't important because I don't remember.
It sounds like it was going to be an announcement of some kind.
This Holy Spirit. Any contribution can be said for the cause of healing the planet.
I was just telling Adriana that I have an aunt who sent me a video of a, ¿cómo se dice despedida? New Year's, like a party that we were all at in 1991.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I was watching that video and there was a lot of people in the video that are dead already. So it was pretty nice to see that, including my mother.
Very nice.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. And I was, able to see all of these figures and my uncle who's also dead. And I see them all in a different light. It was really nice. So we're going to lesson 349. Vamos al 349.
Sí.
Voy a leer. Yo sé que tú lo has leído ya, Adriana. Hoy dejo que la visión de Cristo contemple todas las cosas por mí y que en lugar de juzgarla, le conceda a cada una un milagro de amor. Así quiero liberar todas las cosas que veo, concediéndoles la libertad que busco. De esa manera obedezco la ley del amor, dando lo que quiero encontrar y hacer mío. Ello se me dará porque lo he elegido como el regalo que quiero dar. Padre, tus regalos son míos. Cada regalo que acepto me concede un milagro que puedo dar. Y al dar tal como quiero recibir, comprendo que tus milagros de curación me pertenecen. Nuestro Padre conoce nuestras necesidades y nos concede la gracia para satisfacerlas todas. Y así confiamos en que Él nos enviará milagros para bendecir al mundo y sanar nuestras mentes según regresamos a Él. Hoy dejo que la visión de Cristo contemple todas las cosas por mí y que en lugar de juzgarla les conceda a cada una un milagro de amor.
Perfecto.
Perfecto. Eso estamos. What we're doing, right? Se parece mucho al de ayer. It's like we're getting to the point where all of these, for me, all of these lessons are like coming into one. They're all becoming the same.
Bueno, who wants to bring the first chisme?
I don't have much to say.
No, I think I said it already, but it's all the same. Yeah, my days are very quiet, and it's so surprisingly okay with me. And I was thinking yesterday, it kind of dawned in my mind that I have money to do whatever I want. I have all the time in the world, and I don't care to do anything.
Sí.
It doesn't even come to my mind. It's kind of strange. After living a whole life of planning and, trying to be busy all the time doing something that it was worthwhile or special or different or, trying to accomplish so many things and having all the schedule filled out, all the time, either exercising or whatever, anything but being at home, anything. And then for a while, the excuse was that I didn't have any money. So there was no way that I could pursue anything. But now I do have money and I have time and I don't have to be here anymore for the hotel. But still, it's kind of, I'm so happy here. Why complicate trying to, but the real question is, why would I do it? What need do I have to do it?
Yeah, who needs to do it?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a signal, but in the back of my mind, I don't want the signal to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I look around me, I find so much beauty and so much synchronicity with everything. Just the other day, I was going to sleep and I noticed a cockroach, like in the border of between the screen and the window. But she was already in. They are not fully sealed tight, so it could have entered any. But when I saw her, I just blessed her and I said, "Listen, don't come in here because it's really better if you stay outside." So I literally felt so at peace that I didn't feel that I need to do anything else with her. But I brought her with me, just as I would bring my brothers or any person.
Mhm.
I mean, you're here, I see you, tú sabes. You're going to the holy instant and the meditation with me. So the next day, I didn't see her, so I said, well, maybe she took my advice and decided to live outside. And after a while, maybe in the afternoon, I noticed that she was lying este,
Sí,
side
sí.
up, upside up, with the legs up, but she was still alive. Yeah. And I remember in past times, I would have tried to stop her suffering by killing it quicker. Because I already saw that she was going to die. And that happens a lot here, right? Many animals come to me to die, and people too, but more animals. Este, and this time around, I was so at peace that I said, no, I know that you're good, and I don't need to disturb your process. And it was evident because she was in a place that was kind of evident for me from the position that I was in the sofa watching the movie. So I was watching the movie and I watching her process of leaving the body or dying. And it lasted almost a day and I didn't feel at all in need to intrude her in her process. And that for me was very nice because I could see the change in my perception that I can let the things be and be still at peace with them. And it seems like insignificant, but it's not. But because I already passed some processes like that in my mind with people that I love. And the most recent was my oldest son, Rodrigo, when I heard that he had the COVID-19. But yeah, it's a beautiful example how the most insignificant things in life can show you that you're ready to watch and be an observer and still decide to bring the miracle. This lesson today can be practiced very automatically. If you see that the only thing that is telling you is your choice should be to replace anything with the miracle. And that is an instant process that you do in your mind with everything that you see. Or
Like
remember.
lesson 34.
Yes, it's a total matter of willingness.
Okay.
And it's possible, it's not difficult. I don't want to hear you say anymore that it's difficult.
No. The willingness is there. And
No
yeah,
more difficult, no more future. No shit. It's now. And it's happy.
see. I'm just happy just, to be in the moment and to have the willingness to do it. And that's what I tell the Holy Spirit. I'm here and I'm willing. The rest is up to you.
Exactly. And I know it will be good for everybody. So that's reassuring.
See.
Because it's not like, oh, I am here, I let you, and you sabe do whatever. No. This is gonna be great. That's why I choose you. That's why I choose the Holy Spirit, because it's gonna be great for everybody. So that has to bring instant happiness and joy and gratitude for everybody. Yeah, last night I was going to bed with this thought that it's impossible that he is not in charge of everybody's happiness.
Mm.
And to rest in that assurance instead of what we see. Because that's what the lesson is telling us. It's not what we see.
Yeah.
Because it is not in the form.
I can choose peace instead of this.
Yep.
I was listening to Ken a little bit ago, getting towards the end of guilt and remorse talk. And he shared a lovely metaphor that all beings are, or the ego, is comprised of one large pane of glass. And then it shatters into a million, zillion, gazillion pieces. And each piece looks different. Some are bigger, some are sharper, some are smaller. And yet it's all comprised of the same essence as that pane of glass. And yet we look upon each piece as being different, and we judge, and we celebrate, or we make wrong, or we do whatever we do as an ego with all these little shards of glass. And the piece that we forget is that we're all the same. And I just thought it was a really helpful metaphor to see that truth. You know, I've heard the ocean and the drop of water in the non-dual teachings when it comes to being one with God. I haven't heard that one with sort of a similar sense with the ego. It was beautiful. So your little cockroach is just another tiny shard of glass.
Yeah.
No separate, no different. Which is why he was saying earlier that for him, at least in this conversation, the two most important lessons was number 5, I give all the meaning to everything I see. And number 34, I can see peace instead of this.
Actually, it's number 5 is I never upset for the reason.
That's it. That's
I
it.
think.
Yes. That's it. Yep.
So it is good.
So
Yes.
the shard of glass also includes Bad Bunny.
No le enviaste a el video.
No, I didn't.
But she sent me a video of this motherfucker and she didn't send it to you.
No, she didn't.
No, I thought it would be too strong for Gary.
What do I think I'm made of here? Tissue paper?
You're a sissy. You're a sissy. I saw that sissy.
Yeah, I'm a sissy.
I thought, no, I don't know if Gary can handle this one.
Send it to him, send it to him.
I will.
Mándaselo ahora.
I think I'm gonna start wearing a dress to these meetings.
That would be fine. ¿Dónde está mi teléfono?
He's gonna send it to you so you can check it while we watch your face.
Yeah, there you go.
Where is my phone?
Horrible, horrible.
Yeah, when you start to
Who does he
cry,
think I
it's gonna
am?
be recorded.
Yeah, there you go. Let me get my
When you
phone.
start to puke.
Ay, mi madre.
Ay, mi madre.
That was my comment when I saw it. That's the only thing I could say. Ay, mi madre.
Ah. Ay, a ver cómo yo hago esto.
This guy.
Okay, so Gary. Sí, ese.
I was just looking to see
Did
if I
you send
have
a disclaimer?
Yeah, please. Give me the disclaimer now so I can. Yo pero sola.
Yo perreo sola.
Pero sola. What does that mean? Just so I can have the full experience, because this is probably not going to have subtitles.
No, we explain it to you after you're seeing it, after the shock.
You'll get what
We won't
perreo is.
prepare you.
Yo creo que tengo que ponerle.
Oh, Big Bad Bunny.
Yo creo que yo tengo que darle mute porque si no el video en. No puedo ponerle sonido porque después el video me lo quitan, yo creo. No se oye, Adriana.
Que nadie va a estar pendiente de ti, déjalo para verle la cara.
Oh, I love this big butt shit.
You know that's him.
I know it's him.
No hable.
This is horrible. I'm appalled. I can't believe you sent this to me. Look at Adriana. Oh, it's nasty.
He's dancing with himself.
Man, look at those tatas. They're giant. Where do you find those? Whatever you do in the future, send me more of that crap. Don't leave me out. I want to be included.
Okay. I just wanted to shock you so early in the morning.
No, it's beautiful.
But she did it to me, I had to watch that shit. What
Yeah,
I
see,
could
you had to
say,
watch
ay
it.
mi madre.
I think it's
I mean,
fantastic.
rather.
I think he's making fun of the whole reggaeton genre, all those videos, and he's he's making it like he's reversing the roles so we can see how ridiculous it is.
You
That's
think that's
at
what he's
least that's
doing?
how I see it. Like to see how ridiculous it is to have all these sexualized women on these videos, but I think it's funny because he then puts himself in that position.
Yeah, he's not quite as attractive as the women that he is portraying.
No, but he had fun with it. Very creative.
Yeah, that's what the form allows, is for us to go out and just be whatever we can imagine.
Yes.
And take us further and further from what we are. I'll watch the whole thing later. I didn't want to take up the whole Zoom time with me and my gluttonous moment of taking in Bad Bunny.
Yeah. But Bad Bunny is
Have a
good.
bucket by your side.
No,
A bucket so you can throw up.
Qué juiciosa. It's all
Ay,
beautiful.
mira, y él está en juicio de que él es tan bonito, y él es tan chévere, y él está tratando de hacer todo esto, y es tan...
It's like the
Es la
cockroach.
misma mierda.
It's like the cockroach. Es como la cucaracha.
Yeah, I know.
Huh.
Mm.
Was that cockroach dressed up as a woman?
Imagine. No. No, she was naked. She was natural.
naked.
Al natural.
Yeah.
Let's see. So what does that really mean? El perreo sola.
Perrear is like a dance, the dance that they're doing. And
By himself.
It's Yo perreo sola is like I perreo by myself.
Yeah. I'm really happy to have been in the music genre that I grew up in. That 60s, 70s music, 80s music. I don't know where I would be if I was in this genre today. I would be lost.
It's all good. It's all the same.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was thinking about your cockroach story, Adriana. I was reading Jesus and Buddha this morning. And one of the two ascended masters made a comment about communicating with animals.
Ah, sí, sí.
And I think Versa said that animals don't process in words, they process in pictures. So if you want to communicate with them, you send them pictures.
Yeah, I've been doing that many years already.
Yeah.
I read that book like 3 or 4 times, and I had it since, I think you were the one that sent it to me, ¿verdad? Astrid?
Yo creo
From
que
the
sí.
book.
Sí.
As soon as it came out, Astrid already. Yeah, I find those books very interesting, very refreshing, very reminding of what is really important while talking about all this shit that we have fabricated to keep us confused and
Yeah.
making questions. And, you know, the 3 books, and especially I love the second one, the one
I
that
just
talks
ordered that
about
one,
your eternal,
The Immortal.
your eternal reality, creo que immortal
Reality.
reality. Yeah, that was the one that I most enjoyed. And then the Buddha and the Jesus is spectacular. If you can really, you know, take advantage for it, just to know that you're not a body and that you can never die and that there's no order in difficulty of things. And then to practice a lesson like today, that you are just invited to see the miracle everywhere, which is seeing a Christ. But you know, it's not the crucified Christ that we have always thought about. There has to be a purification in all the thoughts of the mind, just to disengage from all those previous concepts. And when you're seeing that, I'm seeing the Christ in you, I'm seeing your perfect eternal being, which is one with God and one with me.
Yeah.
You know, and if you say I'm seeing Christ in you to somebody that is not sufficiently trained, he will see a guy in a cross bleeding like a lot.
Yeah.
Or a martyr, or, you know, somebody that is telling you're not as good as I am, you know? So, yeah.
I am enjoying these books. They're kind of like movies with like a Hofmeister translation, in that way that, you know, the text is beautiful, it's deep, it's
Oh, no, bueno, gracias.
but when I read these books, they kind of come at me in another deeper way.
Someone's at her
Did I
house.
say something wrong?
No,
kidding.
someone's at her house.
Yeah.
Someone's requiring her attention.
Yeah.
I like the Buddha and the Jesus one. That one I love that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, they're easy reads too. You know,
Yeah, I agree with you. Gracias. It's a very simple read that can be very profound, and I do have a very intimate relationship with the masters in terms of what they offer me. And it's very strange because I don't feel that from Gary, from the author, no?
Me?
No, not
So,
you.
No, you know that is not you. But whenever he starts interrupting, I you know, not anymore, but I used to get quite frustrated with him. I say, why you interrupting these guys, you know?
At the same time, though, he does offer some beautiful summarizations of some of the things that they say. I mean, he does have the capacity to put certain comments or concepts into a simple.
¿Qué está pasando, Adriana?
Una tumba coco de esa.
Una tumba coco.
Sí.
It sounded like someone was having an argument right
Yeah.
next to you. And I was
It
like,
did.
No, that was passing like probably 400 feet away from here.
Really? Wow.
So, yeah, they insist that we hear what they are saying. But yeah, I love those books. That's kind of like a very easy way to get into a very deep subject.
And I have no interest in actually like looking him up on YouTube. Like there's nothing that calls me to, oh, I wonder what he sounds like in real life. Nothing at all.
Well, you can do that. There's one of the in the pen drive that I sent you
Yes.
after the text of the book. There's Fearless Love is Gary Renard. And it's
Yeah, I'll
quite
get around.
hurtful, and then you can hear his voice and get annoyed by the sound of his voice because it's very annoying.
he's so annoying. I've had to do so much forgiveness. So no, because I downloaded some I think I downloaded Disappearance, two of the first two books in audio.
Ooh.
And I would listen, I would listen to
And he read it?
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, there are a lot of forgiveness that I had to do, but at some point I got over it. But yeah, I can there, the whole just entering into reading his books and listening is the figure of Gary Renard has to be forgiven. But I've gotten to a point where I can see his videos and I'm not annoyed. I feel a lot of como se dice, gratitude for like his complete openness to receive this, and he's very authentic. Like he's not one of these teachers where he's trying to assume a spiritual facade. He's very like, this is what it is. I'm just a regular guy and whatever. And he still has his judgments and he still has his lessons and he still has to do his thing. And he speaks in very plain language. Anybody can understand what he's saying. And he has his sense of humor is more like his nerdy sense of humor, a dad joke kind of sense of humor. But you get to a point where you lo veo como tierno, como se dice eso en inglés? Endearing. But yeah, at the beginning it was like, who is this guy? And why did these ascended masters go to him? Well, because he was open to it. He was rock bottom, had nothing, and was just willing and wasn't scared to see the masters in physical form. So
I wouldn't have a problem with it, but they never come.
I would. You say that, I say that, I would have no problem. And I'm like, no, that thinking about it, yeah, I probably would.
I've asked for that for years. Not ascended master.
Necessary. It's not necessary.
I know, but
Gary Renard already did it for us.
I know. Yep.
We've already gotten all the answers. We have all the answers. It doesn't matter the form.
Yes.
So yeah. Everything that.
Any other questions?
No. I'm in a point where things that I have been excluding from forgiveness are now coming in. I don't know if that is an experience that you've had. But I'm like, oh, I have to do the forgiveness of this too. Oh, and this and this. And it's like como que está subiendo cosas y como que soltar, soltar, soltar.
Actually, I moved from, I don't remember. No, what is happening to me now? Now that you mention it, I was checking the Nook Sanchez book, and I'm kind of skipping through it because there are many things that I already done already. And one of the things was that she's offering like exercises for you and check all the grievances and all the shit. And I said, I have forgiven all the same, and I see that all are the same. Why I'm going back to try to dissect and analyze them? If I'm going to I now can see them pass.
Mm-hmm. See. It's not a dissect, it's not going in, it's just that it's coming up and saying like, this is the exception because I'm asking for, the whole thing, I want to do this and say, well, if you want to do this,
Exactly.
you can't exclude all of these things that you've been excluding.
Exactly, and then you see them as the same.
Exacto.
Like the example of that Gary was bringing about the glass. This is another part of the same glass.
Sí.
What I'm experiencing is that I am joining the forgiveness in a more experiential way. As soon as I'm in the process of forgiving something, I am claiming its own reality and mine too. Mine as I see myself. And that has become like a more complete process. It's happening like the experience of, okay, all this has to go for me to recognize what I am. Because I guess it's happening now because I am not fearful of that.
Mm.
And actually it's very happy because doing that, I know that the exclusion cannot be possible for anybody, nor anything. So that brings joy to the heart immediately. It's incomprehensible for the ego porque for the ego it would be, well, why would I be happy that this doesn't exist? I'll be annihilated. So I'm just happy, that's it.
Muy bien.
So the snow already melted, Gary.
No, I'm waiting for you to come and shovel.
All right, I'll take the next bus.
No, I had to put salt down this morning so it doesn't get too slippery.
Okay.
Para que no se ponga hielo.
Yep.
I don't know about those processes.
Pues nena, que tienes que poner hielo para que nos, digo,
No me imagino. Sí, pero que yo no lo pensaría.
the whole process for me was learning that I fell a couple of times.
Cuando el culo te dolía, entonces preguntaste qué es lo que tengo que hacer.
It's just amazing how in that moment you're just like, oh, I can walk through this patch of ice. I'll be fine if I'm cautious. No.
It's not a good thing to do.
No.
Falling.
Pagatón.
Really hurt yourself.
I've had some wonderful falls here.
Eesh.
The last one was just amazing. I fell and I didn't hurt myself, but I just wish that someone was filming it because it was just spectacular. You know, everything just went flying. And I lied there. I was like, I wish someone had taken a video of that. That would have been perfect. Seeing myself. And that was a thought, like, oh, I can walk through this. I won't fall. No, fall.
I had FedEx deliver a package the other day to someone that wasn't me. So I had to go find, I didn't have to, but I wanted to go find the house to drop the package off. And there's affordable housing just up along this other side of me here. And the only patch of snow that was on the sidewalk, which had already turned to ice, was the path that I needed to take to get to this person's house to drop this box off 3 times. 3 times I fell in a matter of like 20 feet. No good deed goes unpublished.
I bet you were thinking I'm too old for this shit.
I was thinking I should just throw the box over towards the door and let them find it themselves. Forgive, perdona, perdona.
Bueno, estamos bien.
You have to go out with a bag of salt. Sí, yo estoy bien hace rato.
Hey. Me too. Someone's making bacon. I'm getting hungry.
That's a smell.
Okay, go and have something for lunch. Buen provecho.
Yeah, Astrid, send me your address when you get off today.
Okay. Sure, and I'll send you guys another Bad Bunny video.
No.
Oh, this one's nice. This one's nice.
No me importa.
Side. No, you'll see the other side. There's no women. This is nice.
I don't care.
It's a nice one. You know what happened? This is what happened. I sent you that video that I sent you, and then after that, I saw another video that he has, and it's a video. He's dressed like an old man, and he's singing his song. And it's like at a party like in the 90s. This is what's amazing about the synchronicity of things, because it's the video of him, clásico party de los 90 de fiesta de familia, like a family 90s party where everyone's getting together. And then I see the message from my aunt with that video from a party that despedida de año, New Year's, and it was in 1991. So it's like,
Okay,
oh,
I will watch it because I love you.
you'll like it. It's funny. It's another side of him where he's not, it's a nice one. It's a better, yeah, you'll like it. It's funny.
It's like this
It's
girl that
como nostalgia. It's nostalgic. It's more nostalgic.
it's like this girl that you like, this Ile guy, this Ile girl. I don't like her.
This what? ¿Que no te gusta qué?
Ile.
Ile. You don't like Ile?
No.
Why?
Because I don't like it. I can dislike something that you like. It's not a problem.
Well, that's true, because you like to listen to classical music, or you used to, and I was like, oh my God.
I love it.
Andrea Bocelli.
Yeah. Yeah, but we don't need to have the same taste.
Yeah, bella. No, I just thought it was funny.
I would have never married your husband.
No, you would have killed him a long time ago.
Yeah, or he would have killed me.
Sin embargo, you
Which is the same, because
sin embargo, tú tuviste una relación, you had a relationship with his brother.
sí, pero era diferente. I was being naughty. I was not looking for husband material. I was already married. Qué fuerte. Mira, all our sins are forgiven.
Mm.
That's the good news.
there is no sin. That's-
Exactly. So we can rejoice and be happy about it. Yeah. I mean, it's not that I want to kill Ile. It's
No,
that
yo
I
sé.
don't like her
No.
music.
No te gusta.
Probably Adriana would like it.
Oh, she
I
likes it.
think she likes it.
She does. I've talked to
Yeah.
her about that.
Okay.
I've listened to Ile with her in the car.
Yeah, in that sense, you have many things that are similar to Adriana. But it's okay. I love you, and it doesn't matter what you like or where you put your shit.
But I do sometimes send you videos that you do like.
I always like whatever you send me because you send it to me,
Mm,
and I can join with you in that, and I can laugh at it, just like I laugh the video of this guy.
pues, no te gustan los videos de Calle 13.
Yeah, no. For a time they were amusing,
Ya no.
but it stopped being amusing like 15 years ago.
Sí.
Whatever I seen after that, it's more of the same, and it doesn't go anywhere. And actually, that's kind of like a realization of the mind of the whole shit of the drama of the world.
Sí.
It's like I don't have to like it. I don't have to dislike it. I don't have to get a position against it. I can say I don't like it, but I don't have to feel offended if somebody says he doesn't.
Sí.
And ultimately, the whole thing is just to see it as one forgiveness lesson after the other, and all are the same because the miracle is the same.
Ujú, sí.
So
Sí, sí,
yeah,
por
there's
eso
no
es
point.
que-
There's no point because you know what I was thinking too today. You're remembering me this, that more and more and more, I I choose to spend my days not trying to see how I can sustain the illusion with another one,
sí.
which for me translate giving him a call or sending him a message or whatever. O sea, to the extent that I'm supporting the ego is here with you guys.
Where?
Right here. Because yeah, I see that, you know, the ego wants to express itself, to talk to people, and I have to go into a deeper inquiry. Why would I want to
Mhm.
do that? What would it bring me? Purpose? Because I don't want to keep wasting my time in things that are not really conducing to a real peace and a true joining with my real self.
Mm.
And that includes even the communications that I have with my children, my mother.
See, see.
So I dump all the shit here.
You dump all the
I,
shit.
so I don't have to dump it anywhere.
Oh,
I
I
can
feel
be in
so
silence
blessed.
the rest of the day.
I feel so blessed.
Sí, sí, the ego always wants to hijack the experience. Move us away from the present moment, our present peace, our present security. Because it can't operate in that present moment. It can't exist.
So yeah, I'm sending you miracles. And thank you for
Thank-
being my dumping ground.
Un honor para mí ser tu inodoro.
No te necesitan palas.
Ah, pues muy bien. I
Sí.
feel complete.
Yeah,
Sí.
everybody good? Everybody's ready to have a great day.
Sí, sí.
Absolutely.
I have
Okay.
a bunch of episodes of Vampire Diaries to watch.
Okay, good luck with that.
It's all the same. It's all the same.
I thought you were going to say you had all kinds of Christmas cards to fill out.
No. I'll send you a Christmas card, Gary. Now
Oh, all right.
Yeah, do that.
I have
One
the
of your
intention-
photographs preferred if I'm putting any, if you're making requests.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Make it easy on yourself.
I will. Gracias.
Gracias.
Have a great day.
Thank
you too.
Have a good day. I'll send you that video.
And your address.
Sí.
Cabrona.
Bye.
Ciao.